Teenager Ride Season 1, Episode number 6. Today, we have a special guest, Abeja Linda. Linda is the founder and the CEO of Amaria Tech. Linda also is a certified coach. She's a hypnotherapist and she is a mindfulness practitioner. She'll be talking to us about addiction. Today's episode is inspired and based on the poem Desperate They Are. So, before we start, let's go right into the poem.
Desperate they are, desperate, like a mother whose only child has been sacrificed to the gods. Lost and helpless, like a bird whose wings are broken, creeping on the ground in pain, singing a sad song. All day long, he struggles with love and hate. Poison is food. Although AIDS is a beast, intercourse is burst, Simon reasons. Water is to women as beer to men, Peter utters. Simon Peter loves bad habits as much as he hates. Two equally strong men fight in his heart. The battle rages and continues. The war is never won, a deadlock. While it endures, death is the only hope for separation. Soon he dies with a habit, and in the grave, separated.
Welcome back from that poem, Desperate They Are Indeed. There's an interesting line from the poem which says, poison is food. Yeah? Can we indeed feed on and be accommodative of what kills us? I think yes, based on the fact that we have very many addicts who have different kind of addictions, yeah, which is harmful, but definitely they still love it. Yeah? So today we have Linda Abeja, who's going to be joining us. Linda, you're very welcome to today's show. We know you're going to give us some nice insights about addiction. So let's go right into discussion. So Linda, what is addiction?
So what is addiction? Addiction is the psychological or physical inability of a person to stop consuming substances, drugs, or any other activity that may harm their bodies, either psychologically or even physically. The next question is, what are the worst effects of prolonged addiction? I think for me, in my own opinion, it depends on what you are addicted to. Some people are addicted to food, and when you're addicted to food, definitely you're going to suffer a lot with obesity. And some people are addicted to alcohol, and we all know the challenges of getting addicted to alcohol and drugs. One, you lose out financially. A friend of mine recently stopped drinking, and I asked him, why did you stop drinking? He told me, Linda, I sat down and I calculated all the money that I had spent on alcohol, and I realized that I would have built houses already by now, and I've been putting all this money in alcohol. I've been making the alcohol companies rich. So you lose out financially as a person. People lose relationships because when you drink, you create a rift with the people around you, because you become kind of annoying and you become a nuisance to the people, and this creates a distance, and in the end, in the long run, it ruins the relationships of the people that are around you. People tend to avoid you, and besides that, it also destroys your image. If you're a person who wants to create a certain good image and expression, especially at work, you can really definitely ruin your image. And another thing is, addiction also causes physical harm, because most of the accidents that have been reported in this country have been as a result of people who are drunk driving. So those are also some of the big challenges that are facing addiction. But the worst case is you failing to control yourself, because you look so stupid whenever you're drunk, and the more you drink, the weaker you become. the weaker you become to alcohol. So also this in the end can damage your liver. It can also cause heart problems. So prolonged addiction is actually very tricky, and it can really mess up someone's life. It is really dangerous. So the next question you asked was the most important thing one can do about addiction. If you find yourself that you are addicted, one thing with most people who are addicted, they do not want to accept that they're addicted. The first step is to accept that yes, I am addicted. And once you take the first step in accepting it within yourself that I am addicted, then you will want help, right? So you go out and seek out how to help, how you can be helped. And if you cannot be helped, or you cannot afford the expenses of being helped, just find out what are the steps that I need to take to help me overcome this addictive habit. Now, how I work with people usually is I help them find a big reason why they are still living, a huge reason for them. What is the why? Why are they still existing on earth? And once someone has discovered the why, from there we can find a reason for them to quit, right? So find something that you're passionate about, and then declare to the people around you. Tell them, you know what, I know I'm an addict, but I want to start the journey of quitting, and I need your help and I need your guidance. Let them be aware of it. Declare it to people, because once you declare your goal to people, it's easy to follow through. But then when you do not, you can easily procrastinate, right? Because getting rid of addiction is really hard. It's not something that you just stop tomorrow. You try, the next time you just find yourself resuming again and again and again. And get yourself busy. Get yourself very busy. You see, when you are busy, you're not going to get time to overeat or to drink and waste money, because you have things that are keeping you busy almost all the time. And that is key, and that is extremely important. Keep yourself busy. And another thing you can do about addiction is try to do it for other people, because if you can overcome it, you can be a living testimony for other people that they also can, and they will be copying from you and wanting to be like you. So addiction is something that we can fight, but also it needs commitment. It's not going to happen on its own. You need to really be committed to the process.
Thank you very much, Linda, for those wonderful insights. Our viewers, I hope you've picked some insights and you've learned something. Hope you've been inspired as well. Yeah, they say in English that one word is enough for a wise person. And I believe all of you are wise and you picked something. Yeah? That was it for today's session. I Did a Right, Season 1, Episode number 6. Yeah, feel free to like our YouTube page, or our YouTube channel. Click on the like button down there, and also feel free to comment and to share your thoughts about today's discussion. Many thanks, and have a blessed day.